All right. Hey, folks. So, crazy story. My dad just called me for probably like the second time in my entire life. For some reason, he never calls. So I thought something was up until I called him back, and he was just excited. He was happy to share what was going on in his life. So, two things. Number one, I referred him to the book called Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty, and he just loves it. He just loves it. He loves the philosophies of Jay's adventure and Jay's experience of going into being a monk and then coming out. And he's like, man, this stuff really makes sense. More people should live like this, he says. So this is my 73-year-old father. And number two, my dad's actually started breathing now. So I've always told him to take big breaths, and obviously that's what I do, right? I teach people how to breathe and meditate and whatever. But and he's never really taken it very seriously. But now he's starting 4 or 5 times a day. He's just starting to take big breaths, big inhales, big exhales, big inhales, big exhales. And he's like, man, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if it's that breathing, but man, I feel amazing, he says. And before the breathing, his legs would cramp up so much that he couldn't sleep. A lot of times he had a hard time getting to sleep. That's why I recommended that he start taking these big breaths to calm himself down, right? And he feels like a lot less tension in his whole body, like his whole body was like so tense. And now that you start taking those breaths, everything starts calming down, right? So better sleep, no cramps in his legs anymore. And just like his whole body, just super calm, less tension, feeling a lot more energized, right? So, and it all comes back to the breath, right? Just taking a few big breaths a few times a day. And it seems to be like changing his life, right? So, so just think about that, right? Think about the power of the breath, right? Taking that few breaths every day, a few times a day, lowers our stress, it calms our mind, it calms our body, it takes all that tension over our shoulders. It helps us regulate our mood too, right? Anytime we're stressed out, you take a big breath and it feels really good, right? So, let's let that be the lesson, right? That sometimes we're just like so proud and so stuck in our ways that we don't want to just take a step back and take that breath. But if you've gone so long without doing it, when you do it, you'll notice amazing benefits, right? So I really hope this video encourages you, inspires you to breathe a little more, take a few big breaths throughout the day, and let me know how that works for you. All right, have a good day, guys. Ciao for now.